know, why I was getting pulled over and why I needed to step out the car when I know I didn't do nothing wrong. I was really just scared.
Just see that video made me go back to the moment when I was 22. It hurted. It made me upset. But I seen what my son did that I had to do. And he sought right. And he did right. To see that it's a hurting feeling. To be a father that loved God first. And to see all my kids not being able to wake up in the morning and get my phone call saying your child is gone.
Wow.
That's a hurting feeling, but I thank God.
Yes.
Because God got him.
I want you to try to put yourself in our shoes. Try to put yourself in William's shoes just for a second. The police stop you and tell you, you say, why are you stopping me? And they say, well, you don't have your headlights on and it's raining. And you look and you're like, there's no rain. Why are you stopping me? And all he does, while it says a Rosa Parks 21st century moment, he as a black person says, you know, I'm tired of it. I'm going to try to demand my constitutional rights. That's the only thing that William McNeil did.
At this point, I think police officers are exhausted. They are tired of it all, okay? They are fatigued from being condemned and berated and fired from their jobs for simply doing their job. At this point, I fear for the future of policing in America because I don't think anybody would want to be in the shoes of police officers. I don't think anyone would want to set themselves up to be hated and demonized and accused of horrible things simply because they are carrying out their duties, their jobs. So I'm sure that very soon and very soon, the police force will be filled with woke virtue signaling crime supporting degenerates, or it will totally cease to exist. My name is Modi and you are welcome to Modi Speaks. Today, we will be discussing this viral incident between some police officers and a black American man. Everyone seems to be talking about this incident and I have come across countless videos covering this topic with the most ridiculous narrative. Facts twisted, lies spewed, and I just couldn't stand it, and that is why I decided to talk about it too. Maybe I could set a few things straight. Now, in case you're living under a rock and you haven't heard about this story, well, let me walk you through the basics of this incident. This black man by the name of William McNeil Jr. was pulled over by police officers on February 19th of this year. That was actually when this incident occurred. So he was pulled over because, according to the police officers, his headlights were not turned on, despite there being an inclement weather. Okay, the inclement weather is also very visible from the downcast, slightly foggy view in the video, and from the dew that was forming on the car windows, and from the raindrops you can see on the car exterior. So he was also driving without his seatbelts on. Now, the officers told him to provide his license and registration, which he refused to do, citing that he would like to speak to their supervisor. So when he was instructed by the police officers to exit his car, he responded by slamming his door shut, locking it, and resisting compliance. Then finally, the police had to forcefully get him out of the car after telling him to open the door and exit his car for over 7 times. Okay, they told him this over 7 times. Anyway, here is the viral clip. Let's watch.
When he pulled me over, he walked up, opened my door because my window don't work, right? Okay. And then I said, so what I did wrong? Yeah. He said, well, for one, your headlights are off under this weather. I'm like, okay. There's multiple people headlights off, okay, first of all, and then there's no rain.
It doesn't matter. You're still required to have headlights on.
Can you pull that law up?
Huh?
Can you pull that law up?
Yeah, when you step out of the car, I will.
Can you call your supervisor?
Huh?
Can you call your supervisor?
All right, go for it.
Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle. Show me your hands.
Here.
Station 33 at 15:21 hours.
I'm here. What is your reason, sir?
Step out.
What is your reason?
Step out now. All right.
No.
So this particular video was posted by McNeil himself on his Instagram page just recently, okay? This was the clip he recorded himself during the whole altercation. But there is a more in-depth version of this video as captured by different angles of the police officer's body camera, okay? You guys know I like to dig for and get to the bottom of things when discussing these issues. I don't just run off with all these short clips without doing my research, okay? Now, we're going to be looking at the police body camera shortly, okay? But before we do that, I want us to take a look at what some other people has to say about this particular incident. Just watch.
Did y'all see that black man that got pulled over by the police because his lights was off? And he simply just asked for their supervisor because they was being super aggressive towards him. And they busted his window open. He suffered from a concussion because they slammed him on the floor. The white officer punched him in his face. Busted his lip open. He had to get 9 stitches in his lip. He suffered from short-term memory. That whole situation pissed me off. But nothing more pissed me off to see a black officer involved. There was literally 3 of y'all. 3 police officers choking this man out. Forcefully throwing him on the ground over a light. At what point will y'all realize y'all have to result differently in situations? This is why civilians are retaliating. This is why they are unaliving y'all now. Because y'all think y'all above the law. For real, y'all think can't shit be done to y'all. But that pained my heart to see that black man involved, that black officer involved as well. That's your brother sitting in that chair right there. That's your brother in that car seat right there. Now, what if the roles will switch? What if that happened to you? That's somebody's son. This shit getting too out of hand. It's too crazy. Y'all were completely wrong for acting like that towards that man.
I ain't even mad at the white cops. They do what they usually do. But the fact that it was a black cop watching this shit, you were helping them, nigga. You was a bitch. Nothing worse than a Uncle Ruckus ass black. Like, you can't even speak up. You only got the balls, the nuts, the man enough to at least speak up like, hey, y'all chill out. Or, hey, he ain't, nigga, watching and helping this shit. Nigga, you was a bitch.
So yeah, the police officers were evil. William McNeil was innocent. The black police officers are Uncle Ruckus, okay, for trying to do their job and so on and so forth. I am not shocked by this reaction, okay? And I wasn't even also shocked when McNeil's lawyer, Ben Crump, lambasted the police officers and claimed that William McNeil was compliant and obedient to the police instructions throughout the altercation. But yeah, we're going to take a quick look at the body camera footage to get a better understanding of what actually went on.
Yeah, Florida 24 Bravo Echo Charlie Whiskey on a silver Kia. I know how that's.
Yes, sir.
Is there a reason why you're popping the door open like that?
I don't have a window that works. Is there a reason that you're pulling me over?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a reason why I'm pulling you over. For one thing, inclement weather, you don't have your lights on. 2 things, you're not wearing your seatbelt.
It's daylight. I don't need the lights. And it's not weather. It's not raining.
Oh, this is inclement?
It's not raining.
Okay, I'm not arguing with you. I'm telling you why I'm pulling you over. Give me your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance.
No, call your supervisor. Why?
Excuse me?
Call your supervisor. Why did you pull me over?
77, 35. I'm fucking with the dog driver. I've already told you.
Why did you pull me over?
Step out of the vehicle.
No.
Step out of the vehicle. 25 for 9-4. The driver just slammed the door and locked it. Yep. If anybody responding, come in from Commonwealth, block the vehicle, please. Keep your hands where I can see them, sir. My camera's on too. I've already told you. Okay. Okay. Right now you're under arrest for resisting. Sir, this is your last warning to open the vehicle and exit before we're going to break the window. Open the door and exit or we are going to break the window. Open the door and exit or we are going to break the window.
Well, we're conducting a traffic stop right now. You need to
No, he's under arrest.
Can you unlock the door and step out? I will. Can you step out? You're being done. There's a traffic stop being conducted. You're required to comply.
Vehicle's locked in.
Yes.
He's locked it up. He's putting the window down.
Correct.
I tried to talk to
Huh? Okay. So what did he ask for when he, I guess,
When he pulled me over, he walked up, opened my door because my window don't work, right? And then I said, so what I did wrong?
Yeah.
He said, well, for one, your headlights are off under this weather. I'm like, there's multiple people headlights off.
Okay, that's still
and then there's no rain.
It doesn't matter. You're still required to have headlights on.
Can you pull that law up?
Huh?
Can you pull that law up?
Yeah, when you step out of the car, I will.
Hey.
Can you call your supervisor?
Huh?
Can you call your supervisor?
All right, go for it.
Exit the vehicle now! Exit the vehicle! Show me your hands.
Here.
1033 at 16.1 hours.
I'm here. What is your reason, sir? What is your reason?
Step out now.
This was a simple routine, a simple traffic check. Sir, we have an inclement weather and you are driving without your headlights on. Like I said before, when you look at the dews coating his car windows and the raindrops on his car exterior, you already know that that is true. There was truly an inclement weather. On top of that, sir, you're not wearing your seatbelt. Can I have your license and registration? Mind you, this guy has a suspended license, okay? He is driving with a suspended driver's license. He is also in possession of marijuana and drug paraphernalia, but the officers doesn't know this yet, okay? Now, instead of this young man to be polite and reasonable and be like, oh, I'm sorry, sir, I'm sorry, officer, here is my license, simple and short. Forget about whether it is suspended or not. Just be reasonable and comply and see what happens next. You can never know. But no. He strategically tries to set up the police officers and corner them into a lawsuit by strategically turning on his cell phone, videoing the whole thing, okay? Banging his door shut on the officers and refusing to open it, even when they demanded that he open it for over 7 times. Now, this is why I encourage people to react and judge issues from an unbiased perspective, okay? So many black folks are claiming McNeil is innocent and calling this police brutality against black men, okay? And they forget that there are black officers present in that vicinity during this incident, about 2 of them, and they acknowledged the error in McNeil's ways. I just think that he was deliberately baiting the officers into a lawsuit because honestly, all this commotion could have been avoided. He was stopped by the police officers, okay? He decided to resist instructions and arrest, and he found out the hard way. Now, not every cop is out here to play stupid games. Some cops are not afraid of carrying out their jobs effectively. This guy definitely played a very stupid game, and he no doubt won a very stupid prize. And for those of you saying all these over lights, yes, the law is the law. It is illegal to drive under inclement weather without your headlights on. And if you get pulled over for not having your headlights on, and then the cops discover you also don't have your seatbelt on, and then you start resisting lawful commands and eventually resist arrest by shutting your doors on the police officers, despite being warned repeatedly to open your doors or your window gets smashed in. So yes, my dears. Yes. You escalated a simple routine traffic check into a huge commotion. On top of that, you know your license was suspended, okay? You're also in possession of marijuana with drug paraphernalia. Yes, you put yourself in trouble and you have yourself to blame. I really think that black people should make a serious effort in teaching their children right from a very young age, a very early age, on how to interact with the police, okay? Teach them not to break the law by carrying drugs in their car or driving without their seatbelt on or driving in an inclement weather without their headlights on. And I understand that no man is perfect. That means that they might unintentionally break a few laws. So in these situations, teach them how to behave and relate and interact with the police officers. Teach them to comply with lawful orders, and if they have any disagreements whatsoever, they should fight it in court, not on the roadside. William McNeil brought this on himself. He is guilty as charged. Yeah, these are his charges on the screen. The officers are in the right. They are tired of these entitled, pompous lawbreakers. Officer Boas shouldn't have been stripped of his duties for doing his job. He shouldn't have to be punished for standing for law and order in the society. He should continue with his duties, and Williams should be held accountable for his unlawful actions. The police force is slowly becoming one of the endangered professions in the United States of America. And judging by how this case is being handled, I am not surprised why this is the case. But as always, guys, these are my thoughts, these are my opinions. Feel free to share yours in the comment section below, but do so respectfully. Also, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, honestly, I don't know what you're waiting for. Subscribe to the channel. Like and share this video to keep people informed, and consider joining my membership or supporting the channel in any way that you can. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to catch you on the next one. For now, peace.